Hello and welcome to Super NES Classics. In this installment, the game is Super Bomberman, released by Hudson Soft in 1993. This was the first Bomberman game for the Super NES, and it is of course a great game because Bomberman is a whole lot of fun. Alright, so let's play the normal mode. We're going to do the single player, and here we go. If you've never played Bomberman, well, shame on you, but if you've never played Bomberman, the goal of the game is to power up Bomberman here, lay down bombs, and in playing the single-player mode, it's to trap enemies in place and blow them up. You have to be careful, though, because your own explosives can kill you as well. You start off with very weak bombs, and you can only lay one bomb at a time. But as the game progresses, you start to be able to lay down more and more bombs. I got touched. I'm dead. The enemies are pretty dumb, though, so sometimes they'll just walk right into your bombs. You want to be basically bombing as many of these blocks as you can because they also hide hidden power-ups inside of them. Once all the enemies are defeated, then you have to bomb the blocks also to find the exit. This is a firepower increase, which will make the bombs have a bigger explosion radius. Bombs can also be chained together to form combination explosions. In this first Bomberman, the sound that Bomberman makes as he walks is kind of annoying. Thankfully, that was toned down in the sequels. And yeah, there's a lot of sequels. If you find the exit too early, you have to be careful you don't set off an explosion next to it, because if you do, more enemies will spawn out of it. killed. Well, at least I took those guys out. When you die, you get powered down, so now my power-ups are lost a little bit. Well, that was just being careless that time. Now I can kick my bombs. Let down a bomb, kick it. Whoops. Dang. Alright, this thing eats bombs, apparently. Since the Super NES originally had only two ports for controller sockets, Super Bomberman actually was one of the first games to come with the multi-tap. You could use the multi-tap to have up to, I believe, 4 players at a time, which plugged into the second port and allowed other controllers to be played out of the system. So you could have 4-player multiplayer on a system that only had 2 controller ports. This was actually pretty much the standard for the way systems would work up into about the N64, when it had 4 controller ports built right in. The GameCube as well, and the Dreamcast and Xbox as well. But after that, then systems started to, move on to wireless controllers, and, since then, you haven't had the need for multi-taps or 4-player ports in general. I think there's something kind of neat about the Bomberman multi-tap, though, because it has a giant avatar of Bomberman on it, and, it's just a cool item. Now I can walk through bricks. Hooray! The great thing about Bomberman games is that they're all pretty much universal, so if you've played one, you've played, the next. That isn't to say each individual Bomberman game isn't worth playing, because they all are. It's just a great series no matter how you look at it. Well, anyway, that'll about do it for this video, so if you have any questions, let me know, guys, and I'll see you next time.